Spoiler alert, it's not HIIT. Hey there, beautiful. I'm Connor. Welcome to the video, and I'm going to try and make this a compressed, informative video because I know a lot of people struggle with this particular issue, so I want to share my knowledge and my information. The idea of what's the best cardio for weight loss, it can get complicated. Different people have their different preferences. What I'm going to focus on basically is just what can you do to maximize the amount of calories you're burning so that you can help yourself get into more of a deficit, which can help you either lose weight or just let you eat more food if you want to maintain, which is fine. Cardio specifically is anything with the primary purpose of training and working your heart to make it stronger. The heart is a very important muscle after all.
The heart muscle is more important than the biceps.
There's two different types of cardio, and there's aerobic and there's anaerobic. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details of each, but anaerobic is usually more intense and usually done in a shorter period of time because you just literally can't keep doing it. It just drains too much energy. Glucose, ATP, glycogen, whatever. It's just really taxing on the body, so you can't do it for a long period of time. Aerobic training is usually lower intensity, but done over a longer period of time, so you can usually actually do more of it. This is important to know, because calories, which you're burning with exercise, they're just a measurement of energy. And the more work you do, technically the more energy you're expending. So you want to increase the amount of work you're actually doing in order to burn more calories. This is why anaerobic training isn't actually ideal or optimal for burning calories. Different forms of HIIT can be better than lifting weights, but the issue is that you just can't do a lot of it, and you can't do it for a long period of time. So your power output is increased, you're doing more work in a short period of time, but you're overall not doing as much work, even though you feel like you've worked really hard. That's why aerobic training is better for actually losing weight and burning calories, especially when you understand that it's the muscles that are burning calories. Your skeletal muscles, what you use to actually move yourself, that's the primary thing that you want to use when trying to burn calories, because that's what uses the energy, which again is why aerobic training is better, because you can actually use your muscles more because you're not like burning them out. And once you understand that it's your muscles doing the work, therefore burning the energy, you can also come to the conclusion that you want to use as many muscles as possible in whatever type of training it is you're doing in order to burn as many calories as possible. The more muscles you are using, it means two things. You can either work out for a shorter period of time at a certain intensity, or you can work out at a lower intensity for a certain period of time. A good example would be to think about a stationary bike versus an actual bike that you're riding. Stationary bike isn't going to burn as many calories because when you're riding an actual bike, you have to use your whole body, your upper body and everything to stabilize the bike, to keep it from falling down. And that, even though it doesn't feel hard, it might not feel like a big difference, it is going to actually make you burn more calories. This is why I think swimming is probably the best thing that you can do if you have access to it, for multiple reasons. If you're like overweight or old, or you just have joint problems, basically those problems are eliminated with swimming for the most part, because all the stress is taken off your joints and you have to use your whole body, use your legs, use your upper body, all that stuff. So it's really good at burning a lot of calories because you're using basically your whole body. Gym equipment that is good for burning a lot of calories if you don't have access to swimming, obviously the elliptical comes to mind, because like I said before, since you want to use as many muscles as possible, the elliptical requires you to use your legs and your arms so that you can actually like push and pull and keep going. The elliptical will be much better than the treadmill because on a treadmill, even if you're walking at an incline, you're only using your lower body, whereas with an elliptical, you're using your whole body. And it's for this reason why a fan bike or an air bike will be better than almost any type of other stationary bike because they usually only use your lower half. But a fan bike, air bike, whatever you want to call it, you have to use your arms to actually push and pull, using more muscles, technically doing more work, burning more calories. I know there's specific other advantages to doing more intense interval styles of training for specific athletic performance, but really, I'm just focusing on how many calories you can burn. So let's go over what I said in the video so I can have a nice, neat conclusion for you. If you're thinking about doing cardio for weight loss, aerobic styles of training are better because you can actually do more, and doing more burns more calories. You want to activate as many muscles as possible, so doing something that uses your entire body over a long period of time is going to also be optimal for burning as many calories as possible, either at a certain intensity or within a certain time frame. That's really the two things you need to keep in mind. Now, obviously everyone's going to have their preferences. If you just hate like steady state cardio and you just want to do like HIIT or intense interval training, then obviously that's probably going to be better for you because you're going to be more likely to keep doing it. And the most important thing with training is consistency. So you need to find what you like to do and you need to keep doing it. So I said what I had to say. Hopefully this video could have been helpful to whoever happened to click on it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day and I'll see you next time you see me. Bye.